Mark, how'd you feel health-wise after the 2 weeks and taking contact and stuff like that for the first time?
Yeah, it felt good. This past 2 weeks, I got to thank the trainers and the doctors for just supporting me throughout the entire past couple weeks. Just always been in the training room. Every single day, it's just continued to get better. And today was the best I've felt since, obviously, the injury happened. So it's going to continue to get better, and he's going to continue to progress. And I felt really good today.
At what point in the last 2 weeks did you feel confident you were going to be able to play today?
I was planning this entire week like I was going to be the starter, that I was going to be playing in this game. Obviously, we didn't know 100% because, every single day it was continuing to get better. There was new steps, new progress that I had to go through to get cleared. And once I was cleared, ready to go, I was really excited to go out there and play. I always want to be out there playing with all the guys and being the best version of myself out there. And once I was able to go, I was going to be out there.
Can you walk through just the determination in your mind to get back? Just what it took. Kirk said you were in the training room just constantly, and just what did it look like? Maybe that first week, especially, just trying to get back.
Yeah, I'm really glad that we had a bye week last week. That was much needed for a lot of guys in the team, specifically me. But I was in the training room as much as I can. I'm glad thing I've graduated. I've taken my master's. I've already finished my master's, so I can have a lot more time to spend on football, getting my body right, getting into the training room. And I was just trying to spend as much time as I can, just trying to rehab my knee back to rehab it back to health. So I was in there. Like 6 hours a day it felt like. So I was just trying everything I can. I wanted to be out there with my guys, and I'll do whatever it takes to be with them.
How nice was to get that boost from the defense? Aaron thought he was in the end zone, and then Bryce makes Bryce makes a heck of a play. But for you to kind of not have so much pressure on the offense, it kind of set you guys up for some really good opportunities.
Yeah, our defense played awesome today, and it was really fun to see. Bryce is my roommate, so it was awesome to see him finally get an interception, and to have 2 defensive line interceptions is pretty insane in the game, especially Aaron Graves had almost an opportunity to get a touchdown there, which was pretty cool. But I can't say enough good things about how our defense played today. They really set us up into some great positions and great field opportunities to really go out there and score.
Can you explain? Is it like is it pain tolerance? Is it confidence in what you can do? Like, what are you kind of working through physically and mentally?
I think it's a little bit of both. It's a little bit of pain tolerance and just getting the strength back. And then obviously there's always confidence that has to go into it. You got to be confident enough going through any injury to get back onto the field. And I felt confident going into this game with my abilities. And right now it's just continuing to lower the pain tolerance and I guess keep progressing and getting healthier every single day. And again, every single day it's gotten better. Today was the best it's felt, and I think it's going to continue to progress and feel even better every day next week. So,
how would you evaluate your performance tonight?
It wasn't obviously my best game, but I feel like we did a really good job in the run game today. We were executing really, really well up front. We got one of the best offensive lines in the country with run and pass game. And I was just doing with what I could in the pass game and get so many opportunities. I don't get to call the plays. We get to just run what coach gives us, and we're gonna continue to execute whatever is called for us on those plays. So if it's running the ball and we're gonna run for 200 yards in a game, or if we got to throw the ball a lot more, it's just whatever that day is gonna be. We're gonna just go out there and execute.
What were your limitations?
In what sense? Like just.
The way you felt?
Yeah, I didn't feel limited in any way of playing the game. Obviously, we didn't have a lot of quarterback running today. Just trying to keep my body as healthy as possible, not trying to get any dings, and trying to make myself last the whole season, I guess. But every day is going to keep getting better. I'm excited to keep getting healthier, and hopefully we can get a little more in that quarterback run game a little bit next week. But I felt like we had a good job, and there's no limitations in the pass game and in the run game for us offensively.
Can you tell us how comfortable you guys are getting with your own version of the tush push, with Peyton Large kind of coming up and shoving it in there?
Yeah, I love it. I think it's always. I think in the past 2 years, our offensive line, even when I wasn't here, has been 100% successful with it when they've had another guy behind pushing, and it really just makes it. Like if we ever get a 4th and 1, a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, we can get 2 tush pushes in a row. It just makes it really hard for defenses to stop us because now we only have to really get 8 yards in 3 plays or 9 yards in 3 plays instead of 10.
You were healthy enough to jump around at the third quarter. How did that feel? Was that premeditated, or was that just the?
I guess it was a little premeditated. We wanted to get on them early, and obviously we did that. We were up 32 30 points, 37 points at that time, and we were just wanted to go out there and have some fun when that jump around came on. And the other top sidelines wasn't doing that, and we were having some fun on our sidelines, and we want to keep doing that.
You
Two more questions.
After a loss to Indiana, where it felt like you guys had the ability to pull off that kind of win, you guys get a week off and you get this kind of a dominant win. How does this kind of win bounce back set up for Penn State, Minnesota, Oregon, this next chunk of the season before your next 5?
Yeah, we got a couple difficult games coming up, and obviously we got Penn State coming up, and they're always a great team. Have a lot of great players on that team, and then obviously after that we got Minnesota, it's a rivalry game. I mean, those games always end up being pretty close, and that's how it's been the past couple of years. And this was a great day just for our offense, our defense, trying to just get a little bit of rhythm going after a bye week. And I feel really confident in what we're going to be doing the next couple of weeks against the two teams we're playing.
You were pretty emotional after getting hurt against Indiana. I mean, can you just kind of walk through what you were feeling then, and I don't know, just what was kind of going through your mind, I guess?
Yeah, again, kind of what I was saying earlier is I always want to be out there. I always want to be out there with the ball in my hands, making plays. And for me to not be in there with the guys, I feel like I kind of let them down a little bit. Obviously, I had all the confidence in the world in Hank Brown to go up there and step up to make the plays that he had to make. But I just felt like I kind of let the team down, not being able to get back in that game. And obviously, I wanted to put the team in the best situation, so I couldn't get back in that game. But obviously, I was a little bit emotional just knowing that I couldn't get back out there with the guys.
Did you guys feel like you knocked them off balance early? Could you feel that on the field?
With Wisconsin,
that momentum gets so early.
Yeah, I mean, with our defense having 3 turnovers on pretty soon in that game, we're up 17-0 to start off the game. It really kind of hurts the other team just confidence-wise. We were kind of able to lay it on them, and obviously in the run game especially, like we were able to just kind of do with what we wanted to in the run game. And that's a good team. Obviously they have a couple wins this year. I think they're going to play some really close games. They played Michigan really close last week, and I think we were just kind of on our game today.
Thanks, Mark.